Well, hello friends, and welcome back to the cabin. I'll tell you what, we got a really big show for you here because we're going to be busy cutting lumber. We're going to be drilling wells. We're going to be finishing windows. We're going to be doing electrical work and all kinds of stuff. So let's get started.
And then you have the man with the plan. Say hi, Dad. Well, guys, I blew the bag through the conduit. We got the string through. Now we've got half of the wire, and Dad is here to save the day. Money. I heard it. Y'all, we're making money. Whoop, whoop. Ready? Oh, honey, we've struck some gold.
Bam! Who is it?
You know who it is.
We are getting ready to go down to Jennifer's house and do some trim around the windows. But first, we've got to load up our equipment that we've got sitting there in the back of the truck. And it also looks like I'm going to have to go get another GoPro battery because we're almost out. Anyway, we'll meet you down at Jennifer's. Well, we've got a start on her kitchen cabinets. I'll let you see. So far, we've got this much done in the island, or I should say that the guys are setting the cabinets. I just set the sink over here. The sink is set in. We actually had to build a small frame to put it in there so that it could sit on it. Then we've got some of the windows framed out in here. Jennifer's already started taping those so that she can paint. But that's what the upper portion looks like right there. It's got just a bit of a lip on the top. That's what she wanted. So I think we've got 5 windows left to do. Anyway, I'll meet you out here at the saws. let's see, you got 1.125 here.
Seven eighths.
Okay, go that way.
What we doing?
Well, I brought all my tools back up here. And it was just in time because we had trucks driving in the driveway. There are 3 trucks down there to drill the well. Then there is the stonework people behind them for the granite countertop. And then the cabinet guys showed back up to get the sink set because you have to cut the front out, and I didn't have the tools to do that. I just built the stand for it to sit on. Anyway, so they came back to work on that. So now we got a real party going on. Well, I thought I'd bring you guys over here and show you I've got some new shoots coming out on these vines right here, so evidently those are still living. Looks like this one here's got some new shoots on it, as well as that one right there, so that one might make it as well. This one I believe is going to make it, the little one right there, but I'm not too sure about these yet because I don't see any green on them. We'll find out soon though if they're going to do anything at all. Now we got the Three Stooges.
What we doing?
We're gonna go down here and check out and see what they got accomplished on Jennifer's house. Guys, I thought I would show you what that drill bit looks like. I'm trying not to get into that gray sludge, but you see those teeth on the bottom? That's what drills through the rocks. And then it looks kind of like a standard drill. That's the bottom sleeve that they drill with right there. We're not sure if they took lunch or quit for the rest of the day, but I think that they made it down about 50 feet. So we're not really sure how much farther they have to go, but we'll know. We'll be able to tell you when they're all done how many feet it was. Okay, they got the front of that cut out for the sink to go in there. That's what I didn't actually have a fine bit to be able to do that. So she's got a big deep sink right there. I guess they have to do that so that they've got room for the faucets on the back. They came and measured for her granite countertop too, so they've got all of those measurements they take back and make the top. That's why that sink had to be in place, so they know exactly where to put their faucets and drill the holes for them. They have taken all that information back and they'll make that up and then bring those tops out here and install them. Can you all see the raised portion on that center island right there? They're working on getting that put together. I think they got some corner pieces to go on here yet, but it's starting to look like something already. These two rooms that we finished this morning, Jennifer's already got those taped up and ready to paint. And then here's the other room up here. So those are ready to go. I still got to trim out this kitchen window and the one up above the garage, but that's all that's left. But I think I'm going to wait until they get that countertop in there. That way I don't have to try to work around them.
Well, y'all, I hope you have enjoyed the update. We still have so much to do. We have to be out in just a few weeks, so you guys say a prayer that we won't be sleeping in some tents.
Maybe camping on the side of the road. I was going to show you too, she did stain this front door. I think it looks a whole lot better. She's going to have to get busy on these beams too at some point. Can you see? Started to get just a little bit of mold growing on there. So I told her the best thing probably would be to get one of those palm sanders and sand that off, but she does need to get it stained. That will help to protect it from that mold growing on there. But yeah, let me show you what else we did. We've still got 2 trees left over here to cut, but we did get these others over here bucked up into some logs where we can actually move them. Friends, I'm going to end up with logs everywhere by the time we get all of these put up somewhere, and then I go get those from Jimmy. And then the guy that was doing the excavation here said that he's doing a house seat not too far from here, and that I could bring my trailer over and load up a bunch of hardwood that he's got cut. So we're going to have poplar, pine, and looks like some oaks, I believe it was, that he said that he had. So I don't think we're going to be hurting for logs for the next couple of years anyway. Well, we got that log done, and Patrick said, well, why don't we go get another one set and ready for tomorrow? So we're going to run down here and get the big butt log that actually goes with this tree. Well, friends, I thought that I would show you what that log yielded yesterday. We got 15 1x10s. Really nice material, too. We got 6 2x6s, 1 2x10, and several offcuts right there that we can turn into some 1xs. Then we have the butt of this tree that we brought up here. And that looks like that's right about 29. That's about 29. Then on the small end, we've got 23 by 23. So that log there will probably have a whole lot in it as well. But we're going to have to take a break and go down here. And the electrician that was going to do the rough in for Jennifer, they have bailed on the job. So I think what we're going to do is go ahead and try to, roughly hook up the outside to the meter for her. So we need to walk down there and see what materials that we're going to have. But anyway, we'll meet you down there at Jennifer's place. So it looks like they may have gave us everything that we actually need. Here's a weatherhead for the other end. Patrick's down there now digging that hole out because that pipe lacks about 6 to 8 inches meeting the wall. So if it won't lean, once we get dug out from behind it, if it won't lean back any, I'll take some of the extra pipe we've got left and scab on a piece down there on the end before that elbow turns. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come up the side of the wall right there. We can come straight into the meter box. Alright guys, what we're attempting to do is, I don't think I actually have to clean these joints because the bell housing is facing down, but I'm going to do it anyway. But I'm having to extend this pipe up there, so we're getting ready to glue it, stick it on there, then we'll feed this up through there, we'll tie it in. That should get this in right here, so then the power company, the rest of it will be left up to them. I need a screwdriver or something, I can't turn it back in there. Alright, we still have to put a ground in here and go down and 2 ground rods, but we have to go get those.
Well, y'all, Dad and Patrick got the underground wire hooked up to the meter box. You know, they say that when you're building a house, what can go wrong will, and you know, of course, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Well, by the end of this, I'm gonna be he-woman, okay? But what I really have to say is people fail us every day, but I don't know about you all, but family is always there, and I'm so thankful for my dad and my brother for always being there for me. And listen, anything that I've ever needed through this process, Dad has dropped what he's done or is doing and been right there for me. So I am eternally grateful, and I thank you all for being a part of this journey. Y'all stay tuned.
All right, friends, we figured we'd go ahead and end the video here because we've got a lot of running we've got to do. We've got to run, get some number 4 ground wire. We've got to get a couple of ground rods. We've got to get that gas-powered machine that drives it down in there. So we're not going to be getting a whole lot done in the next day or two, but a lot of running. But I appreciate Patrick helping out on this, and he
I
come
couldn't
in
have done it without them.
just a nick of time.
He did.
Because that wire was tough to try to bend and hold, and some of the other things that we've done.
So thanks for stopping by.
We really do appreciate it.
And guess what? We will see you back at the cabin again next time.
See ya.
Bye.